Hi, beautiful people. This is Tamika Armstrong. I wanted to come back and clear up a few things. Yes, I'm still in the same attire. This is the same day. I'm at home. Like I said, this is real, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unedited. Um, I was laying down because I was just, and I still have my hair up in this scarf. I hope that didn't mess it up. But anywho, as I said, I'm trying to go live, but my phone is acting up. So just bear with me. I wanted to clear up a few things. I talked about church hurt. I was I'm only speaking of things that come to my mind to tell my stories in my own way, in my own terms. I'm not here to bash anybody. It's not that serious. I will like putting someone or naming names. No, I'm just talking about things that happened in my past that leading up to me, my struggle that I feel that could help someone else. This is not to bash anyone. Um, but I want to talk about the church hurt. The reason why I had talked about the church hurt because, as I said, that's leading up to like my realness here, what I'm going through now. I joined the church when I was 5 years old. I was in a lot of organizations at the church. I was in the choir. Became a brownie at the church, Girl Scout, cadet, all of it. Um, and I guess a lot of it led up to that. And I know this is something that a lot of people can experience, a lot of people can relate to. Being in your church and participating like that, I mean, going to all functions, Bible study, vacation Bible school, that was the best. I will say I enjoyed every year that we had it. But this is the kicker, and some people don't want to talk about it, but look, this is my channel, my thoughts, my ideas, my truth. Like I said, I'm not bashing naming names, but we had a lady that was over an organization at our church. She was over several organizations, and she wasn't even a member of our church. I later found that out years later as I got older. Um, yeah, I'm gonna say it in a way to not just put a lot. Yeah, she was over a lot of the organizations at our church and was not a member. And some things happened that exposed her. I'll say it that way. Which I thought, but you have what I said that to say that because some people that probably could have held those positions that she had, you had people right there in the church that was members paying their tithes and offers, participating as well in other organizations. And here you had an outsider that wasn't even a member of our church. She never even joined ever. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. And I came to clear that up because I don't want anybody thinking that I'm on here to expose somebody. That's not what I'm doing. My stories are my life stories and things that happened to me. And I only wanted to share that so that maybe that can give someone else an inspiration or inspire them, you know, to change whatever's going on in their life. I'm not here to bash people. Trust me. That's not what I intended or intend to do. And as far as what, talking about the church hurt, like I said, I joined the church when I was 5, admired this lady, but that's with everything and everywhere you go. I don't care where it is, jobs, organizations. Everyone has a certain clique. There are cliques inside of cliques. And some people fit in and some don't. I've never been that person to fit in. I'm gonna say this in the most respectful way. Some people feel when I talked about this troll, because she kept coming for me for no reason. I have a aunt who's a part of a well-known organization and a cousin who played a prominent role in one. Let's just say, I guess she saw the invite list, so you can flip that and know what I'm talking about. So I don't need anybody outside of those two people to invite me or get me in that organization. I said that because it's like with the church there was a clique because this lady who was not a member of our church was allowed to appoint people in certain positions and certain things that was going on, And then we had this one person. Well, yeah, let's just leave it right there because because I might stir up a little few, wait some things up, but it's the truth. And I'm gonna talk about my time as a gig worker because the things that happened to me as a gig worker, I didn't look for that because let me make myself clear. I've been in the workforce for 9 to 5. I don't want anything else to do with social services. Nothing against that. Those who are in it, that's up to you. I don't want nothing to do with social services. And when I was saying about this troll, I have a degree. I've had several jobs. I've made just as much as you have. I mean, that's about as all I'm gonna give that because sometimes you have to correct people because they feel like they are just so above you. Oh boy, if I wanted to give that energy on it, but anywho, with the church, as I said, throughout my, I'm grateful for my mom for introducing me in the church, and I'm glad that I enjoyed it and I loved it. I don't regret the times, but it just make you wonder when people, I guess that's so taboo to talk about it, but that's my truth. Even as a teenager. So when I talked about the church hurt before in the previous video, if you get a chance to watch that one when it says, how did I get here? I talked about because in my church, if you can't be loved and liked by anyone else, I loved my church. I love my church people. And I wanted to be recognized that I graduated. But if you ain't in a certain clique, hey, like I said, they knew you knew I was in school. You knew you was taking my tithes and you was taking my offerings. You was all of that. Even organizations you get, you was taking all that. But when it came time to be recognized, just to put my name on a board to say that I graduated, you couldn't even do that. And I think they gave out, I forget the amount, and one of the ladies, why I don't want to be in an organization, because she was a member of the church at the school and you knew I graduated with honors. So therefore I was, I graduated. And as I said, it had someone that was on there that didn't even graduate that particular semester, but it's all good. And then you get to see people that are in the church that aren't living what they say they living, you know. But anywho, I just came back on to clear some things up. And again, this is not to bash anyone. I'm not here to bash. I ain't trying to prove no point. I ain't trying to be liked like that. As far as like, I'm just speaking my truth. And why I do this, and my main reason, I mentioned this once before in one of my videos. My favorite psychologist of all time was Carl Rogers. You go search him. He did self talk. I do believe in therapy. Don't get me wrong, but for right now, to build my plan, to build my brand, and to create better content, I'm doing it in my way, my own terms. I'm gonna speak my truth. I'm gonna get it out my way. I'm not gonna tell everything, and I'm not gonna tell. I'm gonna save that for later. But as I said, this is not to bash anyone, to get on here and calling out people and telling situations. That's not what this is for. I'm just telling my truth, my struggles mainly. And I am going to talk about how I survived the month of October of 2023 because that was a true struggle itself. And that's just to help someone. And basically, it's going to be from like throughout my lifetime. But from April up until now, it has been a complete struggle. I reached out for help. I asked for help. I will say that I had no one there for me. I'm not ashamed to say that. Um, Not at all. I lost a lot. I lost a lot. I lost things that I probably shouldn't have lost, but hey, it is what it is. But anywho, you speak on certain things, but yeah, again, my church hurt began as a very young girl. I joined the church when I was 5. So, and to see that, and as I said, this lady was over so many organizations in our church, and she was not a member of the church. It's not a member. But anywho, I'm on all social media platforms. Follow me. I would love for you all to subscribe to my channel, like, comment. If you go on my community tab, if you happen to watch this or see this video, um, you can see what social media channels I'm on. I would love for you to subscribe, follow, comment, like, all of it. But this channel is just meant to get some things off my chest. I'm not bashing. Will I ever bash? Will I ever be like, oh, I'm going to tell about? No, that's not what it's for. I'm talking about my struggles, my things that I needed to overcome. And that's it. Um, I hope you beautiful people have a great day. Peace out. This is Tamika Armstrong. Peace out.